Good afternoon and welcome to the LPN Daily Show for the afternoon of September 30th, 2019. It is the last day of September. It's hard to believe, but October will be here tomorrow. I'm Drew Walker. I am the community liaison here at the news. Thank you for joining me. As always, we can be found online at livingstonparishnews.com. All of our content is there. It is $5 a month for a digital subscription. You get access to everything that we push out throughout the day. We're also we're also on social media, which I guess is still online, at Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, LinkedIn, and YouTube. Give us a like and a follow there. If you would like to watch these daily shows, we have both a morning and an afternoon edition, and we've had a lot of guests coming on in the last week or two. If you missed any of those folks, you can rewatch those episodes at our website, livingstonparishnews.com/podcast. You can also find our long-form podcast, the LPN Weekly, at that location, as well as on major podcast apps, including Apple, Google, and Spotify. We'll take a quick look now at traffic. The interstate is pretty heavily backed up until you get past about Sherwood. That is I-12 eastbound coming into Livingston Parish. So just be aware of that. It is about quitting time. So things will be picking up, I'm sure, quite heavily. They're already pretty heavy. In the parish, one major hotspot to look at right now is 190 eastbound, headed towards Juban. It looks like it's backed up well past Hatchell Lane, which is actually where we are located. Well past Hatchell Lane, headed towards Juban. It clears up once you get past Juban. But it is pretty heavily trafficked at the moment. Juban itself, as always, is a bit congested right now, headed towards 190 from the interstate. It looks like 447 in Walker, just south of the interstate, is pretty backed up as well. There's some slight slowdowns on the north side of the interstate at 447. Burgess Road, where it hits 447 and 190, that kind of little triangle right there, is pretty backed up as well. And then there are the normal hotspots, particularly on range between the interstate and 190. So just be aware of that. We'll take a look at weather now. Tomorrow may be October, but we're still dealing with temperatures in the 90s. This is brought to us by brproud.com, our partners at WVLA NBC 33 and WGMB Fox 44. Current temperature is 91. It feels like 93. Tonight, a low of about 72 degrees. No chance of rain, according to this. Some clouds tonight, but it'll be mainly clear. So it looks like a nice evening. We'll turn to the headlines now. The municipal sales tax numbers are in for the month of August, and the parish as a whole is feeling pretty good about it. Most towns and cities saw an increase over both the previous month, July of 2019, as well as August of last year. Springfield and Livingston were the sole outliers, though Springfield's numbers were an increase over August of 2018. Overall, the parish took in $9.4 million, an increase of just over $900,000 over 2018, August of 2018. Rusty Willie will face sentencing before Judge Charlotte Foster on October 30th. Willie was convicted of 2 counts of sexual battery of a juvenile, with each charge carrying a possible sentence of 25 to 99 years. It took a jury of 7 women and 5 men under an hour to return a unanimous verdict on both counts. Willie has previously been convicted of inappropriate behavior with 2 other juveniles in Tangipahoa Parish. And in case you haven't heard, Livingston Parish has another bona fide superstar to count among its residents, its natives. And he actually came home this past weekend. He had a little bit of a homecoming. Lane Hardy kicked off a nationwide tour Saturday at North Park in Denham Springs. Some fans, in the story that our lifestyle editor David Gray put out today, he was saying that some fans were lined up at North Park at the gates at 7 a.m. That was 14 hours before Lane even took the stage, 6 hours before the show even got started. But they were not disappointed as Lane, Mr. Hardy, put on a 90-minute set, including a wardrobe change from his gray t-shirt and jeans to a trademark flashy suit. This one was hot pink, I understand. And I'm sure a good time was had by all. They had plenty of musical acts out there throughout the day. I know the people that I talked to that were able to attend said it was a really nice time. And so we're really happy to see Lane's success. So that's kind of the headlines. It was a little bit slow today. We'll take one more look at weather. Again, this is brought to us by brproud.com. It is 91 degrees currently. It feels like 93. Tonight there'll be some clouds, but it'll be mostly clear. A low of about 72 degrees with a 0% chance of rain. The traffic will be picking up here shortly, I'm quite sure. But even still, right now, 190 eastbound is backed up significantly from Jubin to past Hatchell Lane, Pete's Highway, that intersection. Burgess Road and Walker at 447 and 190 is still pretty heavily backed up, as is 447 south of the interstate, right there at the interstate ramps. It looks like there is also some slowdown on Pendarvis trying to get onto 447 in Walker. Jubin, of course, is always a little bit of a mess at this time of day, so just be aware of that and drive safely. Again, we can be found always on livingstonparishnews.com. We are on social media at Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn, and Twitter and YouTube. We have these broadcasts as well as our long-form podcasts available on our website to rewatch anytime you'd like. That is livingstonparishnews.com/podcast. Also, check out our long-form podcast, the LPN Weekly, on major podcast apps, including Apple, Google, and Spotify. Thank you so much for joining me. I am Drew Walker, the Community Liaison here at the News, and I will see you next time.